So you want to start calisthenics, but you have no idea where to begin. Don't worry, you've come to the right place. Because I'm going to show you the 8 science-backed exercises you can do in the comfort of your own home. We're going to target every single main muscle group with absolutely zero equipment. Just a yoga mat and enough space to not accidentally karate kick your coffee table mid-lunge. And make sure you stick around for all 8, because the last one on my list is literally ranked by scientists as the most effective core exercise you can do. And girl, if you can keep this up for 30 days, 3 times a week, I promise you won't believe the results. Let's get into it. All right, first things first, what even is calisthenics? You've probably seen those dudes on Instagram doing one-arm push-ups and human flags, and it looks insanely cool. Do I also want to look that cool? Girl, you bet I do. Do I need to do a human flag? No, not now anyway. Maybe one day we can all learn how to do it. But to get to that, we need to cover the basics. Calisthenics is bodyweight training. You use your own body weight as resistance. Basically, you are the dumbbell. No machines, no weights, and no monthly gym membership that you sign up for and then avoid like the plague.
Ew.
Calisthenics exercises are compound movements, which means they work multiple muscle groups at the same time. When you do a push-up, for example, you're not just working your chest. You're working your chest, shoulders, triceps, and your entire core, all simultaneously while trying not to faceplant into the floor. Okay, but what does calisthenics actually improve? It improves functional strength, meaning strength you can actually use. Like carrying all your groceries inside in one trip because you refuse to go back to the car a second time. It also increases flexibility and mobility. It improves your balance and coordination so you stop tripping over absolutely nothing on flat surfaces. And it builds muscle while torching calories at the same time. Now, here's the question everyone asks. Can you actually build real results with just body weight? Yes. And honestly, it's pretty freaky how strong you can actually get just by practicing calisthenics. Your muscles cannot tell the difference between lifting a dumbbell and lifting your entire body weight. Resistance is resistance. Your muscles respond to tension. And trust me, when you're holding a plank correctly, there is plenty of tension happening and plenty of regrets. Quick side note on progressive overload, because I know someone in the comments is already typing it. Yes, everyone's obsessed with progressive overload, and yes, you can absolutely progressive overload calisthenics workouts. But that's a conversation for another video. Let me know if you want me to do a video on how to progressive overload with calisthenics in the comments below. Today, we're focusing on mastering the foundational movements. Get these right first, then we'll worry about making them harder. All right, we're about to hit every major muscle group: chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, glutes, and core. For each exercise, I'll break down what it does, how to actually do it with proper form, and how to modify it based on where you're starting. You'll find the full workout plan at the end of the video. Let's start with the OG, the push-up. This is the exercise that everyone thinks they know how to do, but most people are doing it completely wrong. A proper push-up works your chest, shoulders, triceps, and your entire core. Here's how you actually do a push-up without wrecking your shoulders. Start in a high plank position with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your body should form one straight line from your head to your heels. Not a banana shape where your hips are sagging toward the floor, and definitely not a triangle where your butt is pointed at the ceiling. Lower yourself down by bending your elbows at about a 45-degree angle from your body, not flaring them straight out to the sides like a confused bird trying to take flight. Your chest should almost touch the floor, or as close as you can get. Then push back up, squeezing your chest and keeping that core engaged the entire time. Can't do a full push-up yet? No shame in that. We all start somewhere. Start with your hands elevated on a sturdy chair or couch. The higher your hands are, the easier it becomes. You can even use a wall if you want. Or drop to your knees, but keep that straight line from your head to your knees. Already crushing regular push-ups? Try diamond push-ups. Bring your hands close together under your chest, so your thumbs and index fingers form a diamond shape. This variation shifts way more of the work onto your triceps and will make you realize those muscles can absolutely catch fire. Okay, next up, squats. This exercise will make sitting down tomorrow feel like a personal achievement. Squats work your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and core all at once. They build functional strength, meaning you'll actually be able to use this in real life. Plus, they boost your metabolism because you're working some of the biggest muscle groups in your body. Here's how to do them correctly. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outward. Keep your chest up and your core engaged. Imagine someone's about to punch you in the stomach and you need to brace for it. That's the level of core tension we're looking for. Push your hips back like you're reaching for a chair behind you. Then bend your knees to lower down. Your weight should stay in your heels. And your knees should not be trying to kiss each other mid-squat. Please do not cave them in. Go as low as you can while keeping your chest up and your heels on the floor. Too easy? Try squat pulses. Sit down into a squat and make small movements up and down. Next, we have glute bridges. Glute bridges are for building that lifted, round glute without destroying your lower back in the process. They also help fix that anterior pelvic tilt situation a lot of us have developed from sitting at a desk all day, hunched over like Gollum. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Your feet should be close enough to your body that you can almost touch your heels with your fingertips. Keep your arms by your sides, palms facing down. Brace your core, then squeeze your glutes to lift your hips off the floor. Push through your heels, not your toes. Lift until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. At the top, squeeze your glutes as hard as you possibly can, like you're trying to crack a walnut between your cheeks. Hold that squeeze for a second or two. Then lower back down with control. Too easy? Try single leg glute bridges. Keep one foot on the floor and extend the other leg straight out. Then perform the bridge on just one leg. Your glutes will be screaming, and that's exactly what we want. If I see one more person doing a plank with their butt up in the air like a human tent, I'm going to lose my mind. A plank is simple in theory, but it's absolutely not easy, and when done correctly, it transforms your core strength. Get into a push-up position, but rest on your forearms instead of your hands. Your elbows should be directly under your shoulders. Your body forms one straight line from your head to your heels. And for the love of all things holy, do not interlock your hands and stick your elbows out to the side. I am watching you. Your arms need to stay at 90 degrees. Engage your core like you're bracing for a punch. Squeeze your glutes and don't let your hips sag toward the floor or pike up toward the ceiling. Hold this position for as long as you can maintain perfect form. The second your hips start sagging or your shoulders start screaming, you're done. Want to level up? Try plank with shoulder taps. While holding your plank position, lift your right hand and tap your left shoulder, then switch. Your hips should stay completely square to the ground. No twisting. This adds instability and makes your core work even harder to keep you steady. Next up, the reverse lunges. They work your quads, glutes, and hamstrings individually, which means they fix muscle imbalances and build stability. This is great for functional fitness, core strength, and not falling over when you're trying to put on pants while standing up. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Step your right foot backward and lower your body down until your left thigh is parallel to the floor and your right knee is hovering just above the ground. Your front knee should be directly over your ankle, not shooting way out past your toes. Push through your left heel to stand back up, bringing your right foot back to the starting position. That's one rep. Then switch legs. If you want more of a challenge, add a pulse or hold the lunge position for a few seconds to increase time under tension. Mountain climbers make you question why you started working out in the first place, but as much as we hate them, they work your core, shoulders, and get your heart rate up for a cardio blast. Start in a plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders. Your body should be in that same straight line we've been talking about. Bring your right knee toward your chest. Then quickly switch and bring your left knee in while extending your right leg back. Keep alternating. Your hips should stay low and level. Don't let your butt shoot up into the air with each knee drive. And keep your core tight so your lower back doesn't sag. For beginners, slow it down. Focus on controlled movement and proper form. As you get stronger and more comfortable, you can speed it up for more of a cardio challenge. Exercise 7, Superman. Sorry, let me say that again. Exercise 7, Superwoman. This works your lower back, upper back, glutes, and hamstrings. It improves your posture and balances out all those forward-facing movements we've been doing. Because you can't just train the front of your body and ignore the back. That's how you get that hunched over, your phone for 10 years posture. Lie face down on your mat with your arms extended straight out in front of you and your legs straight behind you. Engage your glutes and your back muscles to simultaneously lift your arms, chest, and legs off the floor. You should look like Superwoman mid-flight. Hold this position for 2 to 3 seconds, squeezing everything as hard as you can. Then, lower back down with control. Don't just flop down like a dead fish. Last but not least, bicycle crunches. Scientists literally rank this as one of the most effective core exercises you can do. It hits your rectus abdominis and your obliques, giving you that complete core engagement. Lie on your back with your hands lightly touching the sides of your head. Lift your shoulders off the mat and bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle. This is your starting position. Extend your right leg out straight while bringing your left knee toward your chest. At the same time, rotate your torso to bring your right elbow toward your left knee, then switch sides. And just keep swapping sides. The key here is controlled rotation. Don't just flail your limbs around and call it a workout. Slow it down to really feel the muscle engagement. Speed doesn't equal effectiveness here. Control does. Okay, so now you know the 8 exercises. But how do you actually structure this into a workout? I'm going to make this stupidly simple for you. Go through all 8 exercises back to back with minimal rest for 30 seconds each. That's 1 round. Rest for 60 to 90 seconds, then repeat. Do 3 rounds total. This should take you about 12 to 15 minutes, depending on the rest. If it's too easy, increase it to a minute per exercise, or add a 4th circuit. If it's too hard, decrease the time or reduce the number of circuits and build up from there. Do these 3 times a week for 30 days and you will see results. Your body is the only equipment you need for now. So tell me, which of these 8 exercises are you most nervous about? Drop it in the comments. And in 30 days, I want to see your progress updates. Let's do this. Oh, and if you want to know how to grow your glutes the real way, check out this video here. Alright, that's it for me. Now go prove to yourself what your body can actually do when you stop making excuses and start moving.